Hi friends, welcome to your Aries Witchy Wednesday. I hope you're fantastic. Thank you for being here. So I'm going to start off this Witchy Wednesday pulling from the Witch's Familiars. So I was thinking about the familiar, your familiar, which is your pet that you have a special bond with. This pet always looks out for you. You are number one on their list. So just be aware of how important you are to your pets and your animal friends. If you don't have a special bond with an animal, I was thinking today of how did I find my familiar? So I went through a period where I didn't have a pet. My pet had passed away and I spent like at least a year with no pet because I always feel like your pet chooses you. So this is something that is not weird, but you do this, you can do this. So you're basically just asking Spirit, Source, God to send you a familiar, which is a pet that would be a very special animal in your life. So you can go out into nature by yourself. You can write a little note and bury it. But I feel like if you go out into nature by yourself, go on a hike, and you just yell or say loudly, send me my familiar now, and you just say it with like confidence, you will be amazed. Usually within like a month or two, like very soon, you will come upon an animal that just so happens to brighten your day and be in your life. So that's it about the familiar. But if you can't find a familiar, that's the way to do it, because you're actually getting this pet or this spirit animal from, the higher realms. You're getting it from God's spirit source. Your angels are sending you this being. So let's see what we get. Funny card. So I got the Lizard of Survival. So there's something here about a lizard is like a chameleon. They're very adaptable to different environments. So there could be something about this energy where you have to be very adaptable that is needing to be shown here. So let's see what else we get here for Aries friends for their next 48 Witchy Wednesday. Show us Aries friends for this next 48 hours, Wednesday to Friday. What do they need to see? Oh my goodness. So we have something here that's kind of intrusive with the milk thistle. Milk thistle is used to cleanse the liver, I believe. And so maybe you need to do a purification of your body, mind, and spirit. So I also have here the onion tears. So there could be something here where you need to shed, like you need to release. We just had the full moon in Capricorn, so you may need to just release anything that is causing you pain or intrusion is like can be intrusive thoughts or something that is like you need to let it go. You need to release it. So let's see what we get else here for Aries. It can be people who don't know boundaries. They could just sort of, intrude on your space. You just need to put up a boundary and then release the energy. So I got here balance. This is a good energy coming in. So you have balance coming into your situation. All right, so let's see what we have here for Witchy Wednesday. I hope you're all fantastic. The reason I was suggesting about familiars is because your pet, whether it's a dog, a cat, a lizard, a bird, these animals are spiritual in nature. They're a soul and you connect on a spiritual level. And this being will always be with you, even if they pass away. I believe that they reincarnate to be with you. So that's my belief. Some people believe that too, that your spirit animal is always with you in the physical or in the spirit realm. So let's see what we get here. Aries. Show us Aries. Show us Aries. Two of Wands. So you could be at a crossroads where you're trying to make a decision about something that is very exciting. So you're feeling inspired, but you feel like, okay, if I want to take this to the next level, I have to do something about it. Very good. We have the Four of Wands, stability. So your current situation could be stable. It could be, you know, you're comfortable, but you kind of want to kick it up, and you want to kick it up a notch, and sort of you want to make this more exciting. You want to make your life more inspiring. So let's see. The World card, yeah. So this is about achievement and expansion. So there's something here about the world. Great achievement, great expansion, needing to expand your energy to other things, places, travel, movement, relocation. So there's something about, you know, wanting to expand, wanting to be more. Jupiter and Aries, you want to be more. We have here a Page of Cups, so you get some good news, some happy news. Water sign energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You could be getting an invitation, some news from someone that's very positive and happy. Okay, here we have the Fool. So this is taking a leap of faith, stepping into the unknown. This is really living in the moment and trusting that everything will work out. It could be something you don't have any experience with, but this energy is about taking that leap. Okay, we're getting Five of Cups energy. There's something here about sadness, loss, looking on the past, looking at something as though it was a letdown or a disappointment. I don't feel like it would be here unless, let's see, it could be coming from another person, somebody telling you something. Okay, your energy is Page of Pentacles, or you have a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo coming towards you with a message. Usually this is good news. It could also be that you are very innocent in a situation, willing to learn, willing to give. You're sort of, it's like you're just the messenger of something. Like, okay, there's a Queen of Swords around you. Someone could be quite bitter. They could be even hostile. Maybe this person has a broken heart. They have pain in their life. Okay, you're afraid of a Ten of Swords. You're afraid that someone is going to ultimately like ruin your day or make you just feel, you know, isolated, alone, depressed, or you're afraid that someone is going to betray your trust. You do have the Chariot. So as long as you know, stay driven and motivated, you actually overcome whatever this is. This is forward movement, determination, pushing ahead even if there are obstacles in your way. So the Chariot represents victory through personal will. The Judgment is here. So there could be something about a judgment, a rebirth. It could be a harsh judgment against you or a decision that someone is making, and the Strength and the Five of Pentacles. There's this feeling of like something isn't enough. What is the Page of Pentacles for you here, Aries? Why are you Page of Pentacles? Okay, Four of Swords. There's someone you're not speaking to because there is pain. It's painful when you talk to this person. It causes you heartbreak or pain to talk to them. So you're choosing to not talk to them. Wow. There is something about justice, fairness, balance, legal matters. Something is coming into balance here with Libra energy. So justice is being served and you are having a victory through your will. So it takes a lot of determination to push the Chariot forward when there's things along the way that don't go the way you had hoped, like delays, or say a package doesn't come in on time, or things like that. When there's a problem, a bump in the road, you have to just keep pushing forward. That's what this message is right here. Even though you're afraid that everything could become a disaster, it's not at all. Future energy, Five of Cups. What is this Five of Cups about? What is this Five of Cups about? Page of Swords. Okay, so it's very minor. It's like you get a person who sends you a message that's either blunt or inconsiderate. Wow. So they bring in a tower. They bring in like some kind of, there's some kind of blunt message you get from someone that feels like they're shaking something up or pulling the rug out. And you just decide, you know what, this isn't worth my time. I'm not even going to talk to this person. Why is justice coming in here? You could also be getting some news of a situation working out in your favor. Six of Cups, a friend, family member, or someone who you have fond memories with. And a Four of Cups. It's this energy of dissatisfaction or complacency. Like you just kind of don't do anything about it. All right, what is the Fool coming in? You're becoming aware of freedom. So what is the Fool? Okay, Nine of Swords. So there could have been something that's on your mind that you just aren't worrying about anymore. You're giving it over to Spirit and the universe, which is great. Okay, so there could also be someone who is moving in a new direction and they're nervous about taking this leap. The Page of Swords comes in and kind of like pokes at you a little bit. And you decide this is not worth my time. You don't give it your time. You don't give it your energy. Like that card that said intrusive, it's almost like something is invading your space. Ace of Coin though, so we have something here about a new beginning. Show us the outcome with the Chariot. What is the Chariot bringing in? You just keep pushing forward. What is the Chariot? The Emperor. Wow. So you're taking back your power. You're being very strong and resilient. You're pushing ahead towards your victory. Look at these two cards together, the Emperor and the Chariot. This is about huge victories through your willpower. Like you have to be strong. It's the Page of Swords is really minor. It's like someone who has a lot of ideas, but they don't have like professional education or they don't have experience. So they just kind of like have all these ideas and they're very inquisitive and they ask questions, but they could be blunt or they could really not even know what they're talking about. Page of Swords could be someone who just has so many ideas and questions. But they could also challenge you when they don't know what they're talking about. So then it sort of brings in a tower for them and you just feel kind of disappointed like, oh wow. And what is this tower here? Who is bringing in the tower? Who is bringing in the tower? The Death card. So it could be a Scorpio, but we do have something here ending. Okay, so what is the Four of Swords? You decide to retreat. Okay, the Devil. So there's something about a person here who has toxic energy. They're negative, or they could like to start, you know, they want to start fights. They're kind of like, they want to start some drama. And you just completely avoid this person. Seven of Swords. There could be untrue statements being made, lies, something that's not accurate. It's like gossip or something like that. Okay, so you're just not paying it any mind and you're just moving ahead. You're staying focused. You're very firm in yourself. So let's see what else we get here for Aries. Show us Aries for this next 48 hours. It feels like a minor struggle, but not enough to really make you... Courage, okay. The energy of Leo. We did have Leo rising yesterday for part of the day. Let's see. There was a challenge, but you had courage. You can even have the strength to know what's worth it and what's not worth it. So there's a bond, catnip bond. Okay. peace, olive. So based on the cards here, it looks like to me that something is a little triggering with the Two of Wands. Like, it wakes you up. You're not asleep. Like, it wakes you up a little bit. But to you, this is like, okay, this is kind of disappointing to me. It makes me feel bad. But who is it coming from? It's coming from a person that's kind of negative. They're coming in with the devil energy. So it's like somebody who likes to stir the pot. And then they come in with a 4, and then you're in a 4 of Swords. Like, you don't talk to them, you cut them off. There is the energy of justice. So there could be something about a toxic situation being made fair, balanced, or equal. And the outcome is very strong. Like, I like how the energy of the ending of this is very strong for you. You come out with Emperor and Chariot. Very strong, very resilient, solid energy. You don't allow this, the person around you is in a Queen of Air. So they are basically feeling like something is not fair and they're addressing it. So whatever they think is not fair, you're like, okay, wow, you know, for them, it's a Tower. So this person is feeling like things are falling apart and you just kind of are like, well, you know, it'll work itself out. You may do something about it too with the Chariot and the Emperor. Like, you may take some action where you move forward fast. You take immediate action as the leader or as the authority figure. Some of you could be getting a promotion and someone around you feels bitter about it. Like, they feel they should have had the promotion. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here. Aries, this is your next 48. Thank you so much for watching and take care now. Bye.